on, everybody? Mac here, and upon looking for inspiration for this next video, I stumbled across it this morning at the gym of all places. And you know, it's like whenever you're working out, and some gyms have mirrors and stuff like that, you can't help but just like look at yourself a little bit, not be a little bit narcissistic about it. But you start to notice after a while your arms start to grow, your shoulders start growing, you know, your muscles start growing. And I noticed that when I was doing the curls, and I was like, man, my arms are starting to grow. And then it just got me thinking about growing. You know, it's a concept we hear all the time, and you know, it's just like second nature. You know, it's life, you know, we all grow. Well, what is growing? What is growth? You can look up the Webster's definition. It could be anywhere from, you know, expansion, expanding, evolution, the act of becoming bigger, stuff like that. And it got me thinking about, you know, growth throughout life. How do you grow throughout life? Well, it got me thinking more and more, and it's like, how am I going to break down growing? What is growth? Well, I broke it down into two different categories: passive and active. Passive and active growth. And well, passive growth is what we do, what occurs naturally. When we're not actively seeking it, it just occurs naturally, like the physical act of growing up, you know, becoming from child to adolescent to, you know, to adult. That's just going to happen naturally. You're not going to remain, you know, that little kid forever. But it also happens, you know, emotionally as well, or mentally as well, you know, from it happens especially like if you become a parent. I am a proud father of an 18-month-old, and let me tell you, every single day is going to be different. Just, you know, I have to learn every single day, but I'm growing as a parent, not because I'm actively seeking to grow as a parent, but this is just going to happen naturally. I'm going to grow better as a parent regardless of everything. I'm just going to grow as a parent. And like I said, passive is just the normal act of growing and stuff that can't be, that you just grow. I mean, it just happens. But the next one is probably what I think is the almost just as equally as important as your passive growth. It's your active growth. It's the growth that you seek out actively. I mean, think about it. It's you can either stay in that passive growth. I mean, most people stay at the passive growth throughout the life. I would say a majority of everybody you know is just going to stay passively the same. You know, from graduating whatever trade school and just stay at that same position, whatever, and just grow that slow rate. Active growth is like that next, you know, that next step. You're able to grow faster, quicker, because you're actively seeking it. Well, what is active growth? It could be anywhere from, you know, seeking a higher education, you know, continuing your education, spiritually, you know, you start diving into more of your religious texts and stuff like that. Physically, you know, dieting and exercising, you know, professionally, all this other stuff. You're looking to seek self-improvement is what I consider it. You know, you're seeking to better yourself for any kind of goal you really want. So I'm gonna think about it a little bit more, and you know, try to break it down, passive versus active, and how, like, I myself or how I experience these type of growths and stuff like that. And let me know what you guys think, and like, what do you guys do, and what do you consider what's growth? What is growing? I mean, you hear it all the time. Oh, he's growing, or you're growing this tree, or you're growing all this other stuff. What is growth to you? So if you would, just comment down below and let me know. And my next video will probably be passive versus active growth and how I experience it and whatnot. So see you guys later.